Hello viewers, once again you're welcome to the YouTube channel Top Welding Tips, and today we're going to be looking at the various welding positions we have. In one of the videos we made earlier, we said we have two welding positions basically. We have the flat and out of position welding, and in the out of position welding we say we have horizontal, vertical, the overhead and all that. On the vertical we have the vertical up and the vertical down. Now today we're going to look at welding positions for plate groove and then positions for pipe groove. So I'm going to start with the plate groove. So here we have a plate. So this plate, it has a groove on it. So this is a groove, you know. Chamfering up has been done, a bevel has been done. So for you to have a groove. And this now, you need to achieve penetration, you know, so that you can be able to hold the two metals and then there will be enough strength. So now, in welding, basically, how we position this plate to weld to achieve penetration is what we call a position of this plate for groove joint. Now, in this case now, if I position this plate like this, this is said to be 1G position. Remember we said earlier that 1 welding means flat. So the G there means that this plate has a groove on it. So this is 1G position. Now remember at this point, this plate is fixed. That means there is no issue about rotating the plate or whatsoever. So it is fixed at this particular point. So this position is said to be 1G position. So I want to weld 1G on a plate groove. This is my weld axis. This is how I weld. This is my weld axis. Now, for 2G position, we said in 2G position, the plate is vertical, but here you have your axis of weld is horizontal. So for 2G, this is how my axis of weld is positioned, but the plate is back. So you can meet all these positions in the field. You know, you have plates, maybe you're welding a tank, and then you have the 2G, you need to weld it horizontally, or maybe you're welding a tank, and then at the end of the day you have 1G welding flat. Now for the 3G, this is how the plate is positioned for 3G. So in this case, you have the plate standing vertically, then you have the axis of weld also being vertical. And then remember we said you can have the vertical up, that's your welding from the bottom to the top, and then you can also have the vertical down, so you're welding from the top to the bottom. But remember the plate is fixed vertically like this. Now before we go to the 4G position, please I'd like you to click on the subscribe button. I know you're learning from this video. Please just do it quickly. Click on the subscribe button so that we can proceed. I know you've done that. Thank you for doing that. Now, so for the 4G position, I have this plate positioned this way. So this is overhead. So you want to weld. So you go over under the plate, and then you weld this. This is for the 4G position. And remember, in all these positions, the plate is fixed. So this is for the 4G position. You weld overhead. Then you go under it and then you weld overhead. So this is for plate groove. Now, for the pipe groove, I know I did a question on my Facebook channel, and there's so many persons who are confused and say, what is 6G, what is 5G? I don't know what all these things mean. So for the pipe groove, you have a pipe. This is a pipe. Okay? And so, how can we have this pipe position for us to say it is in 1G, for us to say it is in 2G, for us to say it is in 5G, and for us to say it is in 6G? We also have the 6G arrow position. So in this case, when the pipe is laid down horizontally, maybe in this position, laid down horizontally in this position. In this position, when the pipe is laid down horizontally and then the pipe is rotated, that means you are welding at the top. Welding at the top, That means you're welding at the top here. Then, after you finish welding, you rotate the pipe, you weld again. After finish welding, you rotate the pipe, you weld again. Finish welding, you rotate the pipe, and you weld again. This is 1G position. Here in 1G position, the pipe is rotated. The pipe is not fixed. This is 1G position. So in 1G position, the pipe is laid horizontally and it is not fixed, and the pipe is what? The pipe is rotated. And so you're welding at the top. You're welding on a flat position. Just like we said, 1 is flat. Now for the 2G position, your pipe is vertical. This is what it looks like. Your pipe is vertical, but your axis of weld is horizontal, just like you have in the case of the plate group. The axis of weld is what? Is horizontal. Now this is the 2G position, but remember, in this 2G position, the pipe is fixed. The pipe is not rotated. The pipe is fixed. It is not rotated. Now the next one is the 5G position. So in the case of the 5G position, it is similar to the 1G position. But the difference between the 5G position and the 1G position is that in the 5G position, the pipe is fixed. This pipe is not rotated, unlike in the 1G position where you rotate it and you weld at the top. But in this case, in 5G position, the pipe is fixed and it is not rotated. So rather, you as a welder, now you have the responsibility to weld around the 6 o'clock region. This is what we call the 6 o'clock region. Just like you have the shape of the wall clock, you have the 6 o'clock around this point. So you weld around here. So when you look at it from here, here is said to be the overhead position. Now you weld from the 6 o'clock region to the 3 o'clock region to the 12 o'clock region. Now you are welding what? Vertically up, which is that 3G position, vertically up. So you do the same thing here from the 6 o'clock region here to the 9 o'clock to the 12 o'clock. So this is also what? Vertically up. So when you get to this point between your 10, 11, 12, that's your what? That's your flat position. So when you look at it from the angle of the circumferential area of the pipe, you're looking at overhead, vertical up, and then flat position. So that's for the 5G. Remember, the pipe is not rotated. Now the next one is the 6G position. Now in the 6G position, the pipe is inclined at 45 degrees. So in this case, the pipe is inclined at 45 degrees. So you see the pipe like this, 45 degrees. And the pipe is fixed at this 45 degrees. 45 degrees, the pipe is fixed. The pipe is not rotated. This is the 6G position. So you can meet this in the field, when you get to the refineries or any other areas where you have pipe layout and all that. So you weld here the 6 o'clock through your 9 o'clock to the 12 o'clock, weld the 6 o'clock through your 3 o'clock to the 12 o'clock. So this is 6G position and you have the pipe fixed. So these are the position of test unit and the test pipe for good weld. Thank you very much. Please don't forget to smash the subscribe button. See you in the next video. Thank you.